Well, hello gang, and welcome back to Tafferton. It's the 6th of August, 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and it is a rare moment for our colonists. They are actually kicking back and throwing a party. Two reasons for a party today, actually. Gekromancer has had a birthday. He is now 47 years old and unfortunately has a bad back. That is not the worst trait you can get when aging up, but it is not a good one. And they were also remembering the very first raid that we had, I believe, by the 8th Infantry. The 6th of August in 5500? Can't believe it's been 1 year since then. Other than that, not a whole lot going on. It's only been like half a day since these damn things raided us anyways. And we did pretty successfully in, I guess, wounding or killing most of them. There's only 2 left. And it looks like all of the ones that are injured actually will die from their wounds very, very soon. Get this fence repaired. Wait, who needs rescue? Burton? Oh, poor Burton. He always needs rescued. I don't know why that's. What are you guys doing? Huh? I hate the freaking home area thing. Another mod that I need to download is actually a mod that allows you to have as many zones as you want. So I could set up a zone just for selling stuff. Anything in that zone, people would be able to buy. Things like that. I could control my colonists' movement even better. Change the home area so that they only clean in areas that you have marked to be cleaned in. So I believe part of that. Oh, what are we down to? Just 1, 2. I'm ready to go out there and get these corpses because I need to know if that meat is edible. They'll both be dead within the day, though. 22 hours for this one. Doesn't matter how much we shoot it with a pistol and a bow. It's just gonna shrug it all off anyways. Gekromancer decides that he needs some of that delicious outside rainwater that has been probably sprinkled with the blood from these things. You know what? Fuck it. I don't care if the larvae do come after you guys. You want to repair the goddamn fences so bad out there? Go for it. Despite the fact I've told you guys to stay inside Area 1. Like I say, I mean, I try to help these people, folks. I try to help them. It's 147 degrees outside, and I think we're all feeling it at this point still. Are you leaving finally? No. Maybe? Doesn't matter if you are heading for the map. Map exit. You'll probably bleed out before then. Let's just speed up time a little bit. And okay, I saw that little update up there. It's one of them's died from extreme blood loss. Everyone else has I guess just become downed and unconscious, which we need to go finish off. There's no chance of them actually standing back up. Finish you off. Finish all of you little bastards off. Very rarely I have had monsters, or enemies at the very least, that were down to pop back up and continue fighting, but with as beat up as these things are, I definitely don't think that is going to be a problem. Everyone can go back to unrestricted, for better or worse. I don't think there's any real danger out there. I mean, we've got the Komodo dragons. And hey, we have finished researching mortars. I think I'm gonna stop hunting the Komodo dragons for now. And we are researching absolutely nothing. So, while I let them go out and clean shit and be dumb and waste time, let's see what we can actually research here. Mortars are nice. I'm gonna have to build a couple. At some point, I definitely need to learn the upgraded mortars as well. These, as far as I know, are just basic ones. We've got flat screens, TVs. I need ones that have even further and a longer reach than that. Long range mineral scanner. Not that useful on this map, since the place we are kind of trapped right now, you know, doesn't have a whole lot of rock for me to easily reach, unless I go seal off even more of the base. Tissue printers, advanced launch systems, blah blah blah. I wouldn't mind LED technology just for fun. Night lights and multicolored LED lights. Actually, there's the colored ones. I think I will try to be strong and put off interior decorating stuff for now. What can we go for? I mean, there's got to be something easily within reach, right? Industrial smoke leaf cultivation. We could go... No, we can't go straight towards medicine. I need that high-tech research bench at some point. Learn to refine psychoid leaves into flake and yayo. God, I really don't want any of that stuff around for our colonists. It looks like what I need to build more than anything is a high-tech research bench. There is a lot of stuff locked behind it. I haven't even had time to start the cult back up. To start a cult up in this one. It's kind of sad. Concrete works. Learn to create reinforced concrete slabs at an electric smelter. That could be useful. I think for now we're going to get something easy. Basic traps and snares. I will sprinkle them out there in order to capture, you know, various animals that come through. Devil strand, a slow growing mushroom that yields a valuable plant fiber. I don't think we can eat that, unfortunately. Allows you to correctly layer dirt on smooth stone and other terrains to make underground greenhouses. You know what? We're gonna go for that one first. I can possibly... I should really check this out before setting a time aside for this, but maybe I can dig out a place somewhere and we can grow cave mushrooms of some type that don't require sunlight. I do have the ability to build sun lamps, but I built some. I don't know if I showed you guys them or not. I doubt it, because I built one. I think I built one or two, and then I saw that they took 2,300 units of power to be turned on, which is more power than pretty much everything else in the base that we've got going all at once. I can't afford that. Canning tech, we've already got canning. I think we'll go for psychoid brewing after that. So, it is nighttime. Everybody is passed out. Let's haul their corpses at some point when they wake up. We'll get them hauled down here, see if we can butcher them. Let's even see. Butcher creature. Make strange kibble. See, I think that strange kibble is what we're going to have to make from these things. Did something just pop up? Make animal kibble by using strange meat and plant matter. Visitors have arrived from the north. We'll ensure their safety. I mean, they're not going to overheat as long as they stay inside. A group from the Kasora rebels are visiting the colony. And we don't really get a lot of visitors here. It's 128 degrees at midnight. We got Juliet, Dusk, Molotov, Frog. I've been playing Chrono Trigger. Maybe I need to recruit them. Edda the Settler. Skeeto, you're gonna lose that bedroom at some point. I just want you to know. You've done exceptionally well holding yourself together, I have to say, though. Nicotine tolerance. High on nicotine, yeah. That is to be expected. Actually fell. How can we not have any wood? I mean, I guess we don't have any wood, obviously, because it is so fucking hot out there that I almost never have any trees close enough to harvest anymore. We'll go all the way down there. I need wood. I need to build some doors, a couple other things. I think our food situation is mostly under control for now. We're up to, we have 17 steaks and 136 pieces of meat, which I believe should be something like 60 steaks or 70 steaks when it's all said and done, when everything has been cooked. So who do we got for negotiating? Dan and Nylon. Before I take a break here, let us send Dan out. Sorry to wake you up, Dan. But we gotta know what Edda has to trade. It's probably nothing. Actually, you know what? Also, I don't gotta wait for them to go chop wood and stuff. I do have a ton of granite blocks. I just want to get that sealed up so that they don't overheat while they're sleeping. They brought packaged survival meals. 4 of them. It's tempting to buy them. I think I'll buy the medicine instead. We desperately need that. Mentats provides a boost to mental capacity and is slightly addictive. No, thank you. Molotovs and mini grenades. I'm gonna keep those for now. I have not decided if I will have a use for them or not. They are dangerous. I don't really need to be starting fires around my base. It's hot enough already. Nor do I need shrapnel flying through the front lines, tearing people apart. Anyways, it's the 7th of August now, 3 o'clock in the morning. Our food situation is manageable for the moment. And soon enough, we'll slaughter all of these disgusting demons and see if there's anything edible on their bloated, nasty carcasses. Well, hello there, and welcome back. It's the 12th of August, 7 o'clock in the morning, and our food situation has not been this good ever. We have a ton of blubbery meat from hippos. I would say about 8 hippos, maybe, possibly 9 of them, decided that they would just graze up and down through here. So we killed them. It was uneventful. I didn't record it. But I will show you at some point just how effective the M2 Browning is at killing damn near anything, I reckon. Our fields, some of it's being harvested. Tobacco. Most of the rice we've already used up. Our first harvest of watermelons is also ready. We've got some Vegemush made out of rice and potatoes, a ton of hobo stew, and a bunch of grilled steaks from the blubbery meat. I don't imagine that bounty will happen again very often. I'm still gonna send people out to hunt alpacas and cassowaries and the occasional emu that comes through and stuff like that. We can't just rest because we got so lucky there. There were actually 2 hippos that got away, unfortunately. It broke my heart. You can see the kill zone up here. Blood of a hippopotamus. I love this gun. I may look into actually building another one over here and having some type of kill zone the enemies will have to come through. Can't get turrets too close. Even if they're manned, I'm pretty sure they will blow up. And speaking of turrets, let's see. We've got mortars that we can build. Pretty easy. 150 steel and 3 components. That's doable. What? Hang on. There's all these other mortars that we're not going to be able to build for quite some time. And a sniper turret that I want to build at some point. An escape pod, huh? Okay. Omar, the clerk. Tough, pluviophile, and neurotic. Got a passion for shooting, a passion for melee. That's great. I need somebody who's neurotic and prone to violence with a passion for it. What am I looking for? Who's my quickest person? Nylon, I think you're gonna have to go out there. Shouldn't be any real danger. There's no predators out there. The Hyperweaver and the Komodo dragons, they seem to get along just fine. They don't attack each other. Are you joking me? Hyperweaver, why? Why would you do that? Okay, so, well, everybody stay in Area 1 for now. I don't know how tough these things are. Nylon. Don't rescue Omar, please. So you've got a short bow. Okay. Saldonic, no. Metal slime. Where are you at? Oh my god, you guys. Get back down here, please. Get inside. Fel, you're sleeping. It's still too early to get him up, I think. If I wasn't absolutely terrified of this thing. A spider-like creature that produces natural hyperweave. What size is it? Mass, 84 kilograms. It's not that big. Melee DPS. I don't know if it has any type of poison or not. We're gonna put the Browning to use here. Metal slime. I want you to go there. And Finch, I'm pretty sure you're decent with a gun, right? Yeah, skill of 12. So as soon as that damn thing turns the corner, we'll gun it down with the M2, and I'll show you how effective it is. If it can kill a hippo, it damn well better be able to kill this thing. Granted, this thing could have pretty good armor. It is a giant spider. Apparel, maybe, maybe not. Didn't look like it had a really good deflection chance down there either. Boom. It shoots in a burst of 4, I guess. But when it hits, wow, that thing is a lot tougher than I gave it credit for. This could be a problem. I'm not going to have them break off their attack just yet. Metal slime, is it possible that this thing is coming after you? It is. Crap. I don't really want to get Finch off of that, but I don't have much of a choice. You need to move. We can kite this thing a little bit. Finch, your job here is going to make sure you don't get shot by the M2. I'm sorry, You've got to run this thing? Oh, wow. Finch is like, I am not going to be out there in the line of fire in front of that fucking gun. I'm going to end this once and for all. Finch hits the Hyperweaver with a shot. The Hyperweaver dies. I wish it told me exactly where. Hits it with a shot. Shot in the shell. Shot, no. Middle right leg. Is this thing plain dead? I don't see what possibly could have killed it there. It was shot in the middle right leg by the old-fashioned rifle and it died. I'm not gonna argue about it, whatever. Okay. Animal, actually, before I forget. Everyone is unrestricted again, and we need to go rescue Omar. I did not completely forget about that. Go rescue him. Or not. He's going to be dead in 1 hour. Wonderful. I don't think anybody can make it there in time, and even if they do, he would die as soon as they put him in the hospital bed. Stabbed in the neck, in the torso, in the left shoulder, and in the left leg. It's been a long time since we've got somebody new. You're not related to anybody, are you? No. You're just a stranger who came here, and now we're gonna have to bury you. Standard issue overalls. Didn't even come with any good gear. We did finish the researching terrain rehabilitation, which is pretty nice, at some point. It allows us to correctly layer dirt on smooth stone and other terrains in order to make underground greenhouses. And we are now researching basic traps. Okay. Haul him. You know, I don't think that I can have them bury Omar in there. Do I? And I don't have... Yeah, I do. So I didn't know if I built this for sure or not, but we'll put Omar's body to good use. Question is, who do we want to do it? Saldownik, you are the best doctor that we've got, and your doctoring skills really aren't that great. You have decided to step up and go get him anyways, so congratulations, you can get a bounty of medical knowledge from cutting his body up. We have researched basic traps. The basics of trap building unlocks deadfall and pitfall traps. Which honestly I should probably sprinkle around. It seems like... I want to say most of the raids have come up from this way. We've only had like 3 so far. Attacked, attacked, attacked. Yeah, 3. Okay. I'm pretty sure most of them came from up there. But I do want to put some, as soon as we research them, some snares down here specifically. In order to capture any animals that might migrate through here. Cruise missile turret. I hope this colony survives long enough that we can actually use that. And I know the colony could survive long enough if, like, I just saved and loaded every time somebody got shot in the liver or had their stomach ripped out or something like that, but it kind of sucks a lot of the fun out of these playlists on YouTube for me. Save loading might be interesting, or might be something worth doing on a stream. But these stories are what you get on YouTube. Metal Slime, what are you hunting now? The alpaca. We've got a ton of alpaca leather somewhere, I'm pretty damn sure. Those things are fairly common through here. Pelts, Komodo dragon leather. Where's the blubbery leather? 332. That's the hippo leather. Jute fibers. I didn't know that jute fibers could spoil. What else do I have in here that can spoil? I need to haul that stuff off as quickly as I can. Insect meat. That's disgusting. We don't need insect meat. So jute. I figured jute fibers would, you know, last forever. Nylon and Goldeneye say hello. Nylon, you're a pretty good cook too, aren't you? Yeah. You're one of the regular cooks that we've got. You're telling Goldeneye your secrets. Despite the fact Goldeneye doesn't really care. He's 69 years old. Can't teach him how to cook a new meal. He's got minor artery blockage. 8%. That was 7.5% earlier, so that's going to continue to go up until Goldeneye eventually dies. Has a heart attack or something. There's nothing I can do for it either. At least not yet. Artificially impregnate, remove pregnancy. Nope. Don't see anything about curing your artery blockage, unfortunately. So, another day down. Snares are up next, and then I don't know what we're going to be researching. I don't really need anything else down here. What I really need, more than anything, is to build a high-tech research bench. Make chem fuel from wood. That's not going to do me any good. Don't have enough wood here, and I certainly can't grow it yet. Waterworks. I should build pipe, valve, faucet, tank, and some types of pumps. Water valve. I'm not entirely sure if I actually require any of this. Enables construction of underground water pump, a water tank, groundwater pump. What I would really like is a way to build water faucets, like fountains. That might be what this is. But build those around the colony so people can just go get those to drink. Instead of having to boil water and stuff. Long blades. I'll start knocking out some of this easier stuff for now. Hydroponics would be another interesting one. UV hydroponics. In fact... yeah. We'll do it like that. Put that one up. Ambrosia would be a fun one to have. It would at least be a decent mood boost for everybody. And then colored lights. Every time I see advanced cooking, I get a little bit excited. Thinking that it might have something new in it. I definitely need medieval medical care. Industrial medical care. Even that requires a high-tech research bench. Great. So, at some point soon, we're going to have to set the components aside and just build one of those. Fuck you, Snares. You get to go to the end of the queue. I knew I had taken something off, but didn't particularly care about it. How many components do I have? We're down to 10. Oh my god, they're deteriorating. I did not know that they would deteriorate out here. I probably should have been paying more attention. Like half of the mistakes in this place are all my fault. Every single one of them. Component. Advanced components probably too. Can you pick up all of those components? It's ridiculous. Another thing I catch just at the very end before it destroys itself. Just like the jute fibers that I need to make sure we're actually taking over there. So, who is gonna... Dan, you're gonna have a critical... fuck snap? Drop your Imperial credits, scumbag. Nobody said you could haul that around. In fact, I better check everybody's inventory. It's time for... what do they call that in prison? Contraband search. You guys aren't in prison here, but close enough. I need to make sure you're not smuggling anything useful. Stand down. Skeeto and Dan Shadow gonna have a fuck snap anytime. Burton, well, all we can do is wait for his addiction to be gone. Pain times 300%. The sensory mechanites might actually... No, they're not doing him any favors. Manipulation, tiredness. I was gonna say, if they were boosting his consciousness or something... I just want to make sure Burton doesn't go into a coma. Burton is 50 years old. Consciousness is poor. Anyway, what are your needs and thoughts? In shock from exceptional pain. Ah, kill me now. This is why we don't fuck with hardcore drugs in this colony. You can get cancer because we can deal with that. You can have cirrhosis of the liver and we can deal with that. Maybe. At some point. We need prisoners to harvest from, but we can deal with it. Some things, though, just out of our reach. It is the 13th of August, midnight. Our food situation is fine for now. And I don't really know what we're focusing on at this point. Trying to knock out research in a couple things, get a high-tech research bench built somewhere. I don't know. I guess our main goal right now is long-term food. Just because we've got a bunch of blubbery meat now doesn't mean a damn thing. It's 120 degrees at 1 o'clock in the morning. Well, hello there. It's currently the 1st of September, 2 o'clock in the afternoon, 5501. And we've got 4 people with the flu. Nylon, Saldownic, Stock, and Gekromancer here. They are down, and we are out of medicine. So far, they are pulling ahead, and I'm going to do my best to keep them bedridden. The flu, while deadly in the elderly, should not be too much of a problem for our colonists here. We've finished a couple... Well, we finished everything that we were researching, so I guess this is a good time to come back anyways. Let's see. We will go for... We do have the high-tech research bench now. I did swap that out. Used the last of our components, unfortunately, but I think that it will ultimately prove to be worth it. In fact, I'm curious... Component assembly. What would I need? I would need a multi-analyzer. But as soon as we build a multi-analyzer and can afford to power it, we will research component assembly and then we can make our own components. It's not incredibly easy, if I remember correctly. And I may or may not have a mod installed that makes it even easier. I don't remember. It's a little bit of a pain in the dick default, though. Which makes them prohibitively expensive when, honestly, it shouldn't. There's a lot more technology after that we are going to be suffering to find. We'll probably have to set out and search for if we ever make it that far. Now, I am curious, though. What should we actually research? There's so many things out there just waiting for us to discover, but this is kind of interesting. Mining Co. Partnership. Accept a contract with the renowned Mining Co. Company to establish a landing pad in our area. A supply ship will periodically visit us to trade bulk goods at a good price. Allows us to request a more special supply ship which carries a lot more resources for a price. We can also request air support from them. Not bad. And allow Mining Co. to land on something to dispatch and pick up expedition teams. Okay. So we will hammer that out fairly quickly. It only takes 50. Critical, don't care. I deal with major break risks all the time. I'm pretty sure we're gonna make it. Auto doors are tempting, but they take components. We'll do Freeman Tech next, because then I want to go to Freeman Mid Tech, which, let's see, gives us... I don't care about the warding module. Or the spice refinery. The water filter is interesting. Enables dirty water filter. And enables construction of clear water filter. You know, I'll probably change some of this. So, we already saw all of that. We'll go check it out here in a second. Smoke pot belts are tempting. Learn to build smoke pot belts, which can provide an automatic defensive smoke screen. My biggest problem is I don't know exactly how useful smoke is. I'll add it. We'll also have to do refining, which I need to knock out at some point anyways. Geothermal power. On top of steam geysers. Do we even have any steam geysers around here? I don't think we do. That is one thing I did not look for, that... Yeah, all the way up here. Let me see, is this one of the things I can double click on? Yeah. So all of... I got 1, 2, 3... 4... 5... 6... There's 7 of them, I think. 6 or 7 of them, but none around here, so forget that. I could maybe build on top of one of them and then wall it in and have a heavy-duty power cable all the way to the base, which would take like 1,000 steel just to reach us. And then the enemies would probably break through and smash it up the first chance they got. Transport pods are really tempting. What I would like to find... I'm gonna guess there's nothing I can actually use that would help, but I would like to find a way to cool things down. Like, even if we sent people out and about, some type of clothing or suit that might help us withstand these temperatures out here. Enables make tack team peaked cap. No, I don't care about that. Head cover. Spacer tech. Apparel augmentation. Enviro headgear. You know what? This is probably is what I need. Build tinkering tables to enhance some apparel. Allows you to make more advanced apparel and equipment designed for light infantry on the machining table. I've got a machining table. And that gives us the tinkering bench. I think I'm going to queue that up. We're going to research it a little bit slower, because it is more advanced than our current technology level. But we gotta do something so that we can send people out and about on the world map. This has been sitting here for like a day or so now. A shooting star crossed the sky, followed by a distant rumbling. And while I would like to go check it out, the crash site, it is 7 days away. Ambrosia sprout. And at 7 days away, there's no real way we can reach it. Oh yeah, those things are never gonna produce anything. A little bit of a tease there. But you know, let me see. I only need to send one person. Can't send you because you're sick. Fel, it's tempting to send you. You don't really overheat. Metal slime as well handles heat pretty good. I think... You know what? Metal Slime is going to rest. Fel, I think we're going to send you. I am going to try to do this, I guess. So be it. Fel, you've got a journey ahead of you. Question is, let's see. 2.6 days. Can I take enough supplies? Mount forbidden. I cannot ride my geese, unfortunately. How sad. None of this stuff really lasts that long, unfortunately. Rots in 3.8 days. Not even entirely sure that is accurate. Rat meat, it rots in 2 days. Okay, maybe it is. You know, eggs, if they weren't fertilized, I'm not sure how long it would take for them to rot. Provided we didn't crush them or anything. This is probably a death trip. But if he can get us some technology from there... And I've only got raw water, really? Why does it always seem to be the case? I've got my stove set to purify water, like, forever. It is just apparently not good enough. So, that's 5.1 days worth of food. I can't send you with that much. 3.7. This really does feel like a suicide trip. But again, Fel doesn't really overheat. You know what? I can't do it anyways. All that talk for nothing. I do that so many times. Or I'll get a caravan already loaded out and decided how I want them to be loaded out, and then screw something up and have to redo it. I just thought about it. He can only hold 44 kilograms. So with the food and the water, let's say he found a power generator or something like that. Without a pack animal, it's not likely he's going to be able to carry it back. Overheating issues be damned. The goal at the end doesn't seem to be attainable. And oh my gosh, guys, come on. It took so long for these things to grow. You can't just leave them out. That's right. These cigarettes take 9 months to get the tobacco plants ready to harvest. And that doesn't even count the aging process. Like, what are we gonna do when we run out of cigarettes? We're down to 41. More and more people are starting to smoke to fight off their depression. Our food and stuff is absolutely glorious. And 111 degrees outside at 2 o'clock in the morning. Maybe we'll be lucky. And it'll start to cool down for a while. Fel needs treatment. What's wrong with you? Carcinoma, yeah. We can't help you, buddy. What I need is for these hydroponic basins to be finished. I did decide to place 3 here. The downside is we don't have components for it. I think we can get components from the rock quarry, but I don't have everybody set to mine that out, which I probably should change. Hunting at this point. Is there even any wildlife out there? Oh my goodness, there is. Go kill all these capybaras. I was gonna say I'll switch my hunters over to mining, but... Wow. Black rhinos, too. If they were closer to the base, I would try and show you guys my kiting method. You know, one thing... Who is up? Fel, you're sleeping. I need to shoot a boomalope because I need to catch this stuff on fire. I want it to rain. It's been a long time since it has rained, I feel like. I mean, all of this nasty, disgusting blood from the Chthonian larva are still out there. I need, let's see, Fel. Are you starving? Close. We're gonna let him eat this grilled steak, and then we're gonna try something probably kind of dumb. Metal slime, don't you think about going and hunting. But Fel does have an LMG, which has pretty good range. And what I need... Here, don't grab another steak yet. Everyone loves to grab steak and just stuff it in their pockets. Or hobos do, they close the lid on it, put it in their pockets, and just run around all day with it. But even if, I have a feeling these things are going to attack us back. Even if they do... Nope, did not. Damn, those were some good shots. Why can't you fucking shoot like that when it matters? I'm pretty sure, I don't think any of those shots missed. That was so beautiful. Here, shoot that one too. You're not going to? I'm surprised that they did not get pissed off. There we go. A boomalope is attacking and others nearby are also coming. That only happens when you are for sure getting two of them to come after you. Two or more. Oh, crap. These things are super slow. Quick! Maybe we can kill the capybara, too! It's in the danger zone! Oh. And now it's just in the line of fire. You know, I was not wanting fire down here. It's not too big of a deal. Here we go. This is how you summon the rain gods in this game. Ridiculously enough. If you need to clean the map of rain or something, and it's possible, just start a huge fire. Once it reaches a certain size... Why did I do that? Go stand down, Fel. Don't beat the fire out there. Nobody cares about this stuff. Why is this all marked home now? It is. I expanded the road. My fault. My bad. I gotta keep checking these places, because every time I do anything over here, my home zone gets expanded outside. Is there a mod that'll stop the game from automatically expanding my home area? Because quite frankly, it's highly offensive to me that they break my safety protocols and how I have things set up just because I installed the light here. But yeah, I wasn't expecting the explosion. I thought, oh, it's raining. Fire, that's not bad. We're gonna burn that cancer out of you, Fel. I love when I make dumb mistakes. Well, that boomalope just burned to nothing, unfortunately. I would like to save that one, but I don't think we're going to be able to. GoldenEye, where are you going? No, don't feed Burton. He's not going anywhere. Grab that on your way back. This rain could be a little bit harder. A rainy thunderstorm. It's not doing a very good job of putting this fire out. Oh, hey, haven't seen one of you guys for a long time. A Night Stalker. Going into battle with those things as a mount, that would be pretty badass. I think that body burned up too, yep. Okay. I don't think boomalope meat is that good anyways, really. So it's not a particularly big loss. Lightning, you better watch out. Got stuff that needs repaired. Won't be long before somebody gets over there. They don't start repairing it until it gets down to about 50%. I don't want them running to equipment every time it gets to 75 or 80% to repair it. Even though waiting until it gets to 50 can lead to issues. If your colonists get distracted from other things. You know, I like this temperature right now, 116 degrees. The watermelons are growing pretty good. Look at the rice, growth rate, 135. There's just a couple hours during the day. From like 5 o'clock when the sun first starts to peek over the mountains to probably around like noon or 1 or 2 at the latest that plants grow. Even though, you know, I've also been curious about our climate cycle. A multi-year climate cycle due to an elliptical orbit. It's possible it's starting to swing back around the other way. To where it's going to be a little bit cooler, maybe things will start growing. I mean, look how barren this land is. It's not like my animals are eating the grass and the shrubs down to the dirt. We don't have that many. Everything just dies, nothing gets reborn. At the rate we're going, it'll be a barren wasteland. Within like 10 years, we'll have to survive for quite some time. It is fine in some places that are much further away, but I did have to expand the animal area quite massively, actually. Yeah, the animal area had to go all the way up here because this central area no longer had any shrubs for them. In fact, maybe I can keep them just a little bit closer and expand it down here. I'm really just waiting for predators to find them. Finch is hunting. I think I call Finch Fitch sometimes. That's just me slurring my words because I'm slowly losing my brain functions. I'm just getting worse as I let's play longer, guys. I thought that I'd become more refined over the years, maybe hone my talent and my trade, and it's just getting worse. Slowly slipping into dementia, early onset Alzheimer's or something. It runs in my family, so if it does happen, you guys will get a front row seat as I slowly forget everything. I was really worried during the Dragon Quest Let's Play, whenever I think I called it Dragon Quest 3 or something, for like 3 goddamn videos in a row. It was a long winter is all I can say. Anyways, I think I'm gonna cut this video here. It is the 2nd of September, 1 o'clock in the morning. Our food supplies are still holding out, and I would say are, well, I don't want to say perfect, but for once, I no longer worry about all of my colonists starving. The stupid larvae, if I didn't mention, are unable to be butchered because of reasons. Just, apparently there's nothing I could do with them, unless I wanted to turn them into strange kibble or something, which I would have had to have used potatoes or rice for. And quite frankly, I don't need strange kibble. But yeah, the only thing I'm really worried about at this point is the next inevitable raid. It's probably too hot for humans to really give a fuck about us. I would expect mechanoids.